Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Saturday and I am hitting up a church yard sale. Now this is a different kind of church yard sale because it's not being held in a church. So I don't know if that means it's gonna, suck. But we're gonna hit it up anyway. And if that doesn't work out, then I have got some other subdivision-wide yard sales to hit up. So, or at least one other sale. And then there's a sale in my neighborhood. Historically, those are not always the best unless it's the day that we have our community sale. So we'll see what the day brings, but I'm going to go to that church yard sale first.
This isn't even nice stuff. We need it. Hey Mom, what time does this end? My one? Okay, because my friend wanted to come by and see everything. Look around a little bit, babe. Hey, what's this address? 2100. 2100.
I did pause over this set of Junie B. Jones books because some of the comps can be halfway decent, but I didn't have them all in consecutive order and I didn't have a complete set, so eventually I just left them behind.
Oh, a car, Mom. How much is it?
is this? Pasta.
I guess it must be yours.
No, no, ma'am. That is not mine. Give this a try. Let's see if they're used. Oh, looks like 2 are. No, none. That's interesting. Right down on Berkshire Manor Circle.
Oh, okay. So you saw my sign.
I did. You have great signs.
Just she needs to go, so whatever you offer is fine with me.
Oh, okay,
It's like
terrific.
going back in my house.
I gotcha. Good morning.
Stopping by.
Oiga, de veras,
How
Carlos.
much for this one? 3. Is it what? Oh.
Ya lo tengo eso. ¿Cuánto vale?
Yo no lo vi.
Ya le tocaba. Yo tengo
How much was this? It's just $1. Everything on that table is $1. And then the necklace. Thank you so much. That would be 48.
did great.
You got your walk in
I got a few steps, not many. I'll head down to your house.
and back. Yeah.
Remember when you did
You're
that
not
yard
domestified,
sale?
low
Oh,
tech
yeah.
car. Oh, you did the work though, right? You picked that big old table up. I thought you were doing it by myself.
Did y'all have to load that thing?
No, well, yeah. It wasn't quite as heavy as I was
What
expecting.
did they load?
Her table and chair, her couch and chairs.
Somebody bought it right off?
No, not right off, but yeah.
About an hour or so. The thing that was on the front porch,
Yes,
that was right in here, that's what you saw.
yes.
It was yours, wasn't it?
No, it was at Bernice's house.
Hey guys, welcome back to the haul. It is a relatively small haul, but I think I got a bunch of good stuff nonetheless. I don't know what my total spent was, but I don't think it was more than $30 to be honest with you. Okay, now the first 4 items I purchased on Friday because when I was driving home from school, I saw a churchyard sale, and who can pass that up? Now it was 3:30, so I was really surprised it was still going on, but happy to stroll on through. I've been to this churchyard sale before, and I know it is usually nothing fabulous, but I thought, I'll just breeze through, see what I see. I'm glad I did. I spent a total of $10 at this yard. Is that right? No, I spent $12 at the yard sale. So the first $8 I spent on 2 candy dishes. Now, I am not one to pick up these glass items because they're a pain to ship, but Karen told me not to pass up vintage candy dishes. And to be honest with you, this one I wouldn't have normally picked up. This is Viking glass, and it is in the I think it's called persimmon orange or amber persimmon, something with persimmon in it. And it kind of gives me those vibes of like Le Creuset orange, you know, that fire orange. But she said that these 2 things went together for $8. So I got this kind of as a bonus. Now it looks like that'll sell for probably around the $10 mark. But this was the reason I picked it up. And this is an 8-petaled, lidded Viking glass persimmon orange, amber persimmon, whatever, candy dish. And it is in perfect condition. There's no chips, there's no cracks, nothing. So pretty. Heavy as hell, but very, very pretty. And I want to say the comps were right around the $30 mark for this. Now, if you can find some of the Indiana glass candy dishes that are lidded, Karen actually turned me on to this. They can go like in the hundreds. So I grabbed that, not really sure what it was going to do, but I'm still happy with that for $8. I mean, you can't beat that. Even if I just sell both of them for 30 together, that's still a good flip. Okay, and then I bought 2 more things at that churchyard sale. This sack purse, because I love a sack purse. Usually I like the leather ones, but this one was in relatively good condition. It's immaculate on the inside. The only problem is that the leather really is chipping, but I don't think that's going to be an issue. I saw solds for the same purse that they sold, even though the leather was kind of flaky like that. There is a smaller version that is a round version of this, but this is the larger tote-sized one, and she charged me only $2 for this. I forget what the name of it is, but it is written inside the handbag. So it is called the Cambria Crochet. I love sack purses. If you can get them cheap enough, they will usually move. And then, I don't know if this was a good pickup or not, but I figured it's something I could put in use anyway. It is a new without tags Lily Pulitzer for Estee Lauder beach tote bag. And it is super cheapo made. But I always look these things up because sometimes because the pattern is desirable or because it's Lily Pulitzer and they're not making it anymore in the style for Estee Lauder, sometimes these can move. I don't think this is going to go for much more than $12, but it was only $2. Okay, then I went to a bunch of yard sales. I went first to that church yard sale, which was okay. I got the bulk of my stuff there. And then I also went to another yard sale that was in my neighborhood. And I feel like I did better there. And I went to a subdivision wide sale, which was okay. Nothing fabulous. Although I did get a new lawnmower from my husband, so that was worth it. Okay, so this was at that subdivision wide yard sale. And this is just, I'm not going to take it out of the bag because it's keeping it from getting all knotted the way she's got it. But it is a hand-carved vintage cameo necklace. She only charged me $2 for this. And the only reason I picked it up, and I'll flash the picture up there, when I was looking at it, I could see there was something stamped on the chain, and I could see 1-4. And so I really suspected it wasn't 14 karat, but I thought it might be gold filled, and it was. And so these can still do really well. Like, I think I will get at least $20 for this necklace. She charged me $2. Oh, these are just pants for me. My third pair of black pants in a week, because I bought 2 pair last week. But they didn't fit like perfect, and I kind of do. I love me a skinny jean. So for $2, those were coming home with me. Okay, these were also $2. These are Spanx, and you can see how they are in awesome condition. Spanx are just not where it's at anymore, really. If you can find them new with tags, great. But I picked these up, first of all, because they were $2. And second of all, because they are snakeskin design, like faux snakeskin. And so I think I'm still going to get about $18 to $20 for that. Okay, I was watching BOLO Buddies, and she said always pick up Expo markers that are old and sealed in the package, especially if they have a strong odor. I didn't see that these are low odor, so these aren't worth a flip, but I can use these in my classroom. And I think I only paid like 50 cents for these. I grabbed this for, it was either $2 or $3. I think it might have been $3. But how nice is this raincoat? It is a Charles River Apparel size medium rain jacket. I just really loved it. It feels like a quality product. It's got all that netting lining it. And like, I've had several of the North Face raincoats, and the liner always flakes off on me. And so I kind of liked this. These will resell for about $20, but I think I'm going to keep it for me for car duty next year. This was only $2. This was at the churchyard sale. And what I didn't realize when I bought it was that the drawstring is missing from the hood, but that's an easy enough fix that I can just put another one in. This is the vintage hoodie, and it is a knit hoodie. This is in really good condition. It is in a size large, and these can move. I mean, I think I'm going to get, once I put the drawstring back into this hood, I think I'm going to get $30 for this. And I can't remember. I think it was $2, $3. I don't know. Those church ladies were all over the place with their pricing. And it depended. If you got the good lady, she gave you a nice low deal. The other lady, she was trying to up those prices. Anyway, I did pick up 2 blouses for me for school. I think these were $3 each, but I loved this. I mean, I just loved this. I do like a pattern. And then something about these sleeves just really spoke to me. I'm not really a Chico's girl, but look, they're like semi-sheer. I mean, they're not semi-sheer, they're sheer. And then they have fun sleeves. I don't know. I liked it. It'll do us well next fall in Alabama when you go out to work in the morning and it's, 48 degrees, and then you come home and it's 85 degrees. I only threw this in my bag because it is high-low Hattie, and sometimes you can do well with this. The lady gave it to me for free. So zero cost of goods is fabulous. And the only reason she gave it to me for free is because I bought a comforter off of her. But this will probably go for at least $20. Some of them can go a lot higher if they're more colorful, or like some of them will have pictures of airplanes or other things worked into the pattern. And those will go even higher. I thought these were so interesting. These Nobunto for the people candles. And even though only one of them has its plastic on, none of them have been used. All of them, their little tapers are unburned. I don't know if that part's called it. Wicks, that's what I'm looking for. So probably going to get about $15 for these. These were $1. This was at the yard sale in my subdivision, and I only grabbed these because Kayla, homeschooling picker, always picks up these brass bookends. These are PM Craftsman, made in Florida, but I think I should be able to get easily $30 for these. Aren't they really nice? They're heavy, 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 heavy. It's gonna be no joke to ship those. All right, I did get 3 pairs of shoes. I don't know, mini Tonka, especially mini Tonka that are like true a moccasin look. These are such good condition. These are in a size 1. Oh, they still have their little price tag on the bottom. Or part of their little price tag. Anyway, really, really good condition. Probably going to go around $20, $24. These, I only paid $3 for. These might not have been the best pickup, but I just loved them. So they are 2 of the same sandals in different colors. Obviously, black with the silver detail, mini Tonka, and then gray with the silver detail. So I think these will each go for about $15 to $18. And again, I paid $3 for those. Okay, and then the last item that I picked up was new and in the package. Now let me tell you, I did an image search on this and I found it sold right away for $65. I was like, $65 for dipping plates? What a deal. Sign me up, threw them in the bag. Now they were only $2 anyway. But there is a box exactly like this, but it's like this big for the dinner plates. Guess which sold for $65. But I did find it sold for this for $20. So all is not lost with that. All right, guys, that was a really quick haul. If you like thrifting content, hit subscribe. Come back next week. Next week is Memorial Day weekend, and I'm going to be visiting my daughter. So I'm not really sure how much thrifting I'm going to get done, but we shall see. I mean, hopefully they will have a few yard sales up there in Indiana, even though it's the holiday weekend. All right, guys, I will catch you next time. Bye, guys.